Oh, women, you gentle, fragile little creatures, you little doves that I unleash at a magic show to be looked at with wonder and awe. Anyway, this is Pat Ryarchy, also known as the Patriarchy. That Women's March thing happened, and I said I was going to do some more videos on it and cover some of the different cringe and not just the wacky speeches from the psycho celebrities. So, media bias. Media bias is something that we've been talking about for a long time, in particular how it leans to the left. And people get mad about this all the time. Now they're trying to... It's so funny. The liberals now are trying to turn it that the alt-right and the conservatives have been spreading fake news and dominating the media that helped get Trump elected. I've seen this all over the place. It's so stupid. They're trying to accuse us now of the things that they've been doing for years, which is trying to control the narrative. After the Women's March, which was a failure, it was a failure. I don't know how you could see it as anything but. Nothing was changed, nothing was accomplished, except that we got a bunch of cringe material and videos and photos to make fun of. We're mocking you guys now, and that's all it resulted in. It was in Steven Crowder making fun of you, everyone making fun of Madonna and Ashley Judd and the signs. But all the leftist papers like New York Times or Huffington Post, Washington Post, try to cover the story like it was amazing, like it was the civil rights movement. This was their Selma. And then when you go look at the articles, you just laugh your ass off because they're trying to spin it, and then you're like, this stuff's ridiculous. So let's look at one. This is Huffington Post talking about the signs at the Women's March and how awesome they were. All right, so yeah, Huffington Post has there was some seriously amazing signs at the Women's March. Some seriously amazing signs. Oh boy, I can't wait to see these seriously amazing signs. People really brought their protest sign A game to the Women's March around the world on Saturday. Some famous faces also took time to share their favorite signs, including Planned Parenthood President Cecile Richards and her former senior advisor to President Barack Obama, David Axelrod. My favorite homemade sign amid the crowd in D.C. carried by a silver-haired woman, "Now you've pissed off Grandma." Oh wow, that's really great. So let's look down and see these amazing signs that Huffington Post says. There were too many incredible signs to share them all, but here are a few of the best. Shut up, Trump, and make me a sandwich. Oh man, she shut him down. I will say though, that girl's very cute. She's got like nice body. Am I objectifying her? Shit. That was in Chicago. We will defeat the dark side. Black people? We did defeat them. We voted in Trump. I like that they're all using Carrie Fisher's death as virtue signaling. I mean, it's really fucked up. Like, Carrie Fisher dies and all the feminists are using Carrie Fisher's death now to get some kind of emotional response to help push their agenda. I personally don't like it, but whatever. Girls just want to have fundamental rights. Oh, wow, these people know how to do puns. So far, I haven't been impressed with any of these signs. These are pretty bad. Tinkle, tinkle, little Caesar, Putin put you where you are. Oh, wow, I read something on BuzzFeed and a couple other sites, so I put it on a sign because I didn't do any research. That's in New York City. Carrie Fisher. Don't have time for sexist crap, and neither do I. Carrie Fisher sent me. She sent you? She died. How'd she send you? Equality now, nasty women. You do look like a couple of nasty women. No, you can't take my rights. I'm still using them. What rights are being taken? You're still protesting and all that. Yeah, exactly. Thus the stupid logic of SJWs. Vulva low resistance. Oh, that's a pun right there. She's punishing us with this sign. Oh, she's got like a Braveheart face, but like pink, so it's like pussy face. You can take my land, but you can never take my pussy. You're so vain you probably think this march is about you. Wow, a song reference, even though this march is literally about him. Okay. Without Hermione, Harry would have died in book 1. Once again, the left shows us that the only books they ever read is Harry Potter, because any kind of political or emotional attachment they could make when it comes to literature or politics or society or philosophy, morality, it always goes back to Harry Potter. It's always fucking... I like Harry Potter, but goddamn, this generation is like... Harry Potter's not that deep, guys. it didn't break any new ground. I mean, I don't know why you're all so obsessed with fucking Harry Potter. It's always Harry Potter references. Public cervix announcement. Fuck you. I actually kind of like that one. And that guy's got a great shit-eating grin on his face. Alright, dude. You get a pass. Your sign's pretty bomb. Shed walls? Don't build them? So what, you want more immigrants to come to our country? Are you insane? No, thank you. Organize. Agitate. Educate. Subvert through knowledge. I believe in women's... immigrants. I can't read that. Democracy, I guess. Stay true. There's a side of Michelle Obama. Thanks, Trump. You turned me into an activist. No, he turned you into a crazy person. And you were already there. He didn't turn you into that. There's just pictures of it now. No more Manzaners? Zaners? Okay. Why are you so obsessed with my uterus? We're not. We just don't want to government fund you guys to get everything. I don't think you deserve government funding for birth control and abortion, and, sorry. I don't think that I have to pay for your shit. I don't know why you guys are obsessed with me paying for your stuff. It's not expensive to buy condoms. I know you don't want to use them. It's not expensive. It's not. I've had to buy them before. And, you know... What else beyond that? You want tampons? They're cheap. You can go buy a pack of pads at the store for like $3 for a box. I went and checked all this. I really don't know what women are complaining about. It's not expensive. They just want it for free. And I don't get the argument. Why do you deserve free stuff? I'll fund this wall. I just look illegal. Oh, Jesus. You don't even look illegal. You just look like a little munchkin of Cuckney. Not happy. The future is female. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I think you're right. Held up by this man, woman, creature. All this is in New York and Chicago. These are all places Hillary won. New York? Where are you protesting? You're protesting people that agreed with you? Chin up! Fangs out! Oh, that's in London. Pussy grabs back. Nice one. El Melanino. I guess Trump's Satan again, because at least they didn't call him Hitler. We are sisters. We are sisters. We are resistors. Oh. We resist. Resist. Well, at least you put some effort into that, like, Photoshop sign that you brought out into public. Alright, I guess that's it for those. So, time to stop this nonsense. Alright, guys, well, did you get overwhelmed by those signs? Did you think they were very emotionally powerful and engaging? I was very overwhelmed by them. See, here's the thing. None of those signs were horrible. Well, some were. But none were great either. But everyone else, we look at all the worst signs and the worst things in the pussy hats, and we make fun of it, and that's all over 4chan and Reddit and all over the place. But then the leftists, and they post stuff like this from these media sites, like Huffington Post, like, look at these amazing signs! Look how great they are! And, they're not. They're just the same basic bullshit signs that are like memes we've seen feminists put on the internet for years that we already made fun of. It didn't work then. It doesn't work now. Like I said before, the Women's March was a failure. It's just the left doesn't want to accept that because they can't accept any kind of failure now. This was not a beginning of a new movement. This was the end of the current movement that we've been fighting for the last few years and defeated, pretty much. We pretty much defeated third wave feminists. For now. That doesn't mean that they won't rise again like the Chuds and try to take over. If you don't know what Chud is, that's cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. But these are feminist humanoid underground dwellers, and they're evil, and they want to destroy us, and they're arguing that it's morality and their rights and everything like that, even though no rights are really being taken. You don't have a right to birth control, but that's, I don't know, I guess that's a right now. It's not something that you get as like a privilege or accessory, it's a right that you're supposed to have. But, yeah, to me, the Women's March... I'll probably curse tomorrow. There's this terrible Washington Post article about how the men were more important, and it praises the male feminists that were there. which is hilarious. It's just a bunch of cucks talking about while they're there. I just love it so much. But the more they post this stuff, the more I get to look at it and laugh. Or like Shia LaBeouf getting trolled on his live stream. Like every fucking day somebody goes up and trolls him now. These people are just getting embarrassed immediately. It's embarrassing to be a radical leftist right now, or even associate being a liberal. It's embarrassing. And then they're defending Richard Spencer getting hit because it's okay to them because he's a Nazi in their mind. So they're just fucked up people. They're okay with violence as long as it's against people they don't like. And now then they get mad that we mock them for their stupidity. Well, women, you just marched backwards, and you're not even a majority of the country when it comes to women or the world. You were a small group of women that went out and bitched, and we laughed at you, and we saw how crazy you were. And I'm not saying all of you were, but I don't think you really were fighting for anything. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. That's the part that's going to be hardest for you to accept. A year from now, this is not going to matter at all. No one's going to even bring this up except for you guys to act like it was this important moment so you could mark it on your calendar. Go, that's when I went and marched with women. I did it. And instead, it was just another joke for the SJWs. So, I don't know. Did you tell me, you guys, that you liked the signs? What were some of your favorite moments? I thought these were all pretty fun. But there'll be more Women's March material coming. I'm going to cover this shit like crazy. I'm going to spread this shit like herpes. We have to completely break down the Women's March in every way. Be it the media, the direct footage, how people react to it. I mean, all over the place. We have to just make fun of it all around because it's all we really have right now. You know, I mean, everything else is people bitching about Trump, but the women really think, these liberals think they really got together and they're starting a movement. And I just want to make fun of their movement, because that's what's great about living in this country, is that we can do that. Is that these fascists think that they're stopping fascism, when in reality we're mocking them for their fascism. Isn't it great to be American? Also, the wall's coming, guys. Sorry, it is. So, this is the Patriarchy. Like, comment, and subscribe.